Hey guys, welcome to PQ, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today we have a video that is very different, I think, because it's a cover from Ave Maria, which we've heard a lot, but it's by a singer called Dimash, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Is Kudaibergen. I'm gonna put it, and you probably saw it in the title. I think I'm butchering it, but anyway, we saw that it has 29 million views, and we were so intrigued because Ave Maria is a song that I personally, and I'm sure you did, like we heard different versions, like so many composers like had kind of their own compositions, and then there's so many different like arrangement. I accompanied it with so many singers, and they all do different things, and I played it on piano. It's like a song that is like played in a lot of like weddings, funeral, a lot of like gigs. If you play as a musician, it's highly requested. So I've heard so many different versions, and I've played so many different versions, so I'm curious to see how different this one is, or like why, like what makes this one like more different or like more popular.
Yes, I also played it one version on the violin, and also I remember that I was in the choir group of my uni, and we also sing another version of it. So also I'm very familiar with this, and I'm very curious to see a little different version of it as the classical music version. I'm hoping that it's a little less classical and more different than the one that we know.
Okay. I have no idea, actually. Honestly, I have no idea. So we're just both going blindly for this one and see what happens. But at least we know the song, hopefully, if there's not a lot of change. So we know it's kind of like a prayer like song that we're going for. So let's go watch it and see what's this about. Oh, look at the crowd. I don't know what concert. Yeah, it's a huge concert.
Look at the smoke and the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
Oh my god.
Dimash
so much to
Kudaibergen.
Okay, it's Kudaibergen. I was completely wrong.
И Игорь Крутой.
Браво!
Просто мурашки по коже.
Wow,
Oh my
I have
god.
so much to
That
say.
was like I couldn't even like find a place to pause because I was like this.
Yeah, I was thinking, why aren't you pausing to, to go just go little by little?
That's not a good.
But I was like, okay,
not a
yeah,
good
I think she's also waiting for the, Ave Maria to start. I was
I
also
know.
waiting for that.
Yeah, I didn't even like realize that 4.5 minutes just passed because
Oh,
I
that
was
was
so
4.5
like
minutes.
captivated and like, oh my god, like how can he do that? How can he sing so high? How can one do that?
First of all,
Oh my god.
I liked how in the beginning he was going back and forth between this airy, like with air thing, and also then going back and forth to the more direct voice. And that wasn't like thinking that, oh, okay, the color changed, or like, oh, it's so different, it's like it wasn't coming out that, okay, now it's the air, now it's the direct.
Exactly.
You couldn't
the
say
transitions
the
were so smooth. Yeah.
exactly. You couldn't say the exact point, and also you couldn't say that he's changing his voice in just a 2-second thing and it's too much or something. Also, the cool thing was that in the middle it was going to, from the beginning, that it was so small and everything was so like flowy and airy, and then in the middle it was so much more powerful and so with much more volume. And I remember for the last part that our choir teacher in our last uni, for the higher pitch parts, he was like, you're not a professional singer, and even the professional singer is so hard to sing the high parts in a piano, like in lower volume. So it was like, even if even if there is like a piano or the pianissimo, or like, with less volume, it's written on the notes and it's a high place, you just have to sing it loud, because otherwise you will damage your voice, or it's so hard to do it. And even the professional singers, they don't always practice high pitches in piano. They practice it, if I'm not wrong, they practice it in higher volume, and then for some less performances or something, they will actually lower the voice, because it's so hard for singing. And he was just doing it, he was doing it so with lower volume, and then I was like, oh, that's so hard. And then in the next part he went even more back, and even like this sound with the very high pitch. I was so shocked.
Yeah, it was amazing. First of all, I love how they have the stage setup. I love how it's like a huge stage, and then everybody has their own corner, because I feel like even though they are kind of like separate from each other, there's kind of like they're all cohesive together. And I love that they kept showing the pianist at some point, and he was also like so serious about like accompanying and like kind of like being on time, or like following the singer right away. But yeah, about the voice, I mean, I honestly, I have no comments. I'm speechless. First of all, I don't know the technical points again. It's just such a like, I don't know, it's bad. I'm sad that I don't know much like more about singing. Maybe I should learn a little bit. But even the modulations was like catching my eye, they were catching my eye, so like my ears a lot, because it happened like a couple times, I think. So I think there were like 3 keys in total, and the modulations were like a moment of and then they were going like, I don't know if they were going like one step higher or what key they were switching to, but it was so cool. Like the entire like visual thing, I like the column in the backstage. It was, I don't know, it was kind of a blend of classical. I mean, obviously he's classically trained, but it's not a classical ensemble that you see, because there are elements of, I saw a guitar, there are like some other like elements that they're in the back.
Yeah, there was drums and stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah, exactly as you. I just forgot to say about the modulation. The first that I was like, okay, now it's an intro, and it doesn't remind me of Ave Maria. How could he? How does he want to bring the Ave Maria? But then after the first modulation, he started to say at the beginning of Ave Maria, just without the words, and it's like, yeah, and then in I think in 1 minute or less than 1 minute, I've heard like 3-4 modulations exactly, and I was like, again.
Yeah.
And then just a couple seconds later, again. It was so
it was
because
very
in classical music pieces, you usually take your time and prepare the ear and everything for just one modulation, and realize that and then the modulation happened. But here it was like suddenly
like
in the
sudden.
middle.
I love sudden modulations. There's such a like nice surprises if done like nicely, which was really nice here. It was such a treat to watch this and get to know this guy. I am so intrigued to go watch more of him, his songs, so maybe we can do that. If you guys know him, please let us know. I don't know how popular he's. I feel like he's probably popular and we just heard about him. I have a feeling that's the case.
I mean,
but if you
12
do know
something
him,
million views should say that he is a little popular. And we just didn't know him.
So if you guys know him, please let us know, and then let us know like everything that you know about him, and then if there are any other songs that we should be watching. We are very intrigued now. We are gonna definitely go check out his other works or other songs. I'm curious to see like if he has like other styles or other genres, or like in a different setting, to see like how he sounds like. So definitely let us know, and thank you guys so much for watching this video with us. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you want to support us more, there's a buy me a coffee link in the description, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.